Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and we're live again for the Siroccos. So yeah, we've not got many drivers tonight. I thought we'd have more than this, which is a little bit disappointing because it's always better to commentate on a full lobby rather than currently 5 people, but we'll hopefully get some action. We're live for the Sirocco. I'm just getting links out. The VW Cup. Yeah, so we'll get some things out there. So I'll show you around the course tonight, which is Interlagos. That's a famous track in Brazil. Anyone that's watched any form of motorsport ever will be familiar with this track, so let's get out there and do a lap or two and just see what it's all about. So I won't be reading comments for the next minute or two if you're going to leave one. I've just seen one clock in. John Green, how are you doing, mate? Hopefully we get a few more people, John. It's going to be a boring 20 minutes if we don't get many more than this. So I think the least I ever commentated on, I think there was 8 drivers. Mind you, that was the minis. It was a little bit more. There was a little bit more in terms of duration. Our drivers won't want to be doing that in real life. This is just like an outlap just to get a feel for the course, of course. So this is the famous corner where Hamilton smashed Albon off towards the end of last season. I think it was that corner anyway. Might have been, oh no, it was this one. It was this one, wasn't it? He went for a move down here and smashed him off. And then we're coming down here like a lap later or something, trying to chase Gasly down in the Toro Rosso, which is now the Alpha Tauri. So we'll get a lap in, see what a half decent lap of Interlagos looks like. I fully expect these guys to be on faster than I am, given that I am just some dweeb that talks over stuff. But I can navigate my way around, so hopefully I'll give you a good idea. So breaking down into turn 1, probably broke too early. Yeah, you can break a lot later than that. So Senna S is difficult to get right in a front-wheel drive car because it's downhill and the car will want to understeer. So it's all about throttle balance and making sure you take full advantage of the curbs. Down into turn 4, this is probably where, if any, you'll see the most mistakes made. So braking just after the 100 board. Slow down into 3rd. Balance the throttle. You don't want to go on that dark green AstroTurf because if you do, you will get you'll lose an awful lot of time. Coming back up the hill now, just for the 50 board, dab of brakes, and then coast it in. You want to gently apply the throttle until you feel the grip start to appear. Down into 2nd for that tight twisty bit, and this is where the understeer of the Sirocco really starts. So I've just had an absolute bucket load there, so that's going to ruin my time. And I've missed the apex. And then you want to just maximise your entry into the final corner, because your exit out of the final corner is critical. That's a brake just for the 50 board, swing it in. That wasn't brilliant. If you get anything under a 140 on that lap, I'll be happy. We've got time to do another, I think. 136. I'm 2 tenths off KZ2 Haas, so I'll try braking a bit later for T1. Yeah, that's about as late as you can do it. So about 60 to 70 metres is about as late as you want to be braking. Didn't take the Senna S as great, but we'll try again and see if we're up on our time. So it's like we're up to 6 drivers now, so we get in there. That was slow. That was a slow exit. I slowed down too much for the entry and forgot about the exit speed. Now we can brake a bit later here. absolutely screwed that up. So I know a few drivers are missing because of work commitments, stuff like that. Obviously you can't hold it against them if real life stuff has got out of the way. God knows the amount of time I've been late for doing this because of work and other stuff. I think the hosts do put a lot of time into making this sort of stuff happen for other people's enjoyment. I always think the least you can do for the guys is, is at least let them know if you're not turning up. It's always the polite thing to do. So I had a complete mess up the last corner there, so I don't think it's going to be an improved time. It's not. So we'll spectacularly crash. And hopefully none of the guys do that. Cancel my entry. And we'll watch the other guys do it. So who've we got in the room tonight? Let's have a look. So first driver out on track is KZ2 Hassa. He's in his new JPS livery. It must be an Interlagos special because he's got a massive Brazil flag on the roof. Not so slow Seamus in his Ireland livery there, getting his eye in. Him Carl will be in his beloved Labatt's livery. He is very pleased. NGR Danzo. Not seen too much of Danzo. Obviously we did used to race against him in the GT3s, but I've since backed out of that league. Greener Army, our hostess with the mostest, are sat in the pits at the minute, and MRC Bobby is doing the same. So I'll just see if I can catch up with any messages that we may have received. Yeah, so John, the host, he's trying to wait for people, I think. There has been an update on the game today, which is probably stopping some guys, because the updates on Gran Turismo Sport, they've only added 3 cars, that's it, but the update still took me a long time to install. Now I'm on fibre optic broadband, so I can download like HD adult movies in about 4 seconds flat, not that I ever do, but if I ever need to, then the opportunity's there. But yeah, the update still takes ages to install. It's ridiculous. So we're waiting for that right now. I know one of the drivers is trying to get on. Is about on 70% right now. I know Jordan, aka Burnt Fry, is on his way back home from work. Bless him, he does want to do it. It's just his work pattern that does stop him, I think. Geno 90, shouldn't you be working right now? What are you doing watching me? Pervert. Yes, I don't know. I don't like commentating when there's only like I like a full lobby. I like stuff to cover. I guess the saving grace with the Siroccos is it's only a 20-minute race, so yeah, it's not like we could probably get a little bit more personal. We'll find a battle that's going on, and yeah, we'll probably just end up spectating that quite a lot. Who knows? Yeah, more people saying happy to wait. Shadow Stalker's here, good to see. I do think some of these drivers, I know I'm sat here whinging about it, but I do feel bad for the hosts and the guys that put this sort of stuff on, because yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm old school, I don't know, but I just think if you're gonna go to the effort of hosting a lobby for someone, then the least you can do is show up to the damn thing. But that's just me. And obviously I can sit here in my chair talking over it, pretending I'm perfect. I have missed stuff before and not told people it doesn't. As we watch Dan's out, everyone else is just sat in the pits, I think, waiting for an update to see what's happening. Yeah, the host, John, he's got a sort of limit that you can wait. Obviously out of work commitments will stop him from staying on too late tonight. Obviously after this I've got a video to crack on editing. I've currently got my laptop next to me trying to edit some fancy graphics for it as well, so who knows. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. So if anyone's any good at video editing and fancies talking to me in the comments about how I go about text overlays and stuff like that, let me know, that'd be great. Not that I'm struggling with it, it's way more of a ball ache than I thought it was. I don't even know if I can be bothered to sort it out, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we have just got a confirmation that we're going to start at 10 past, so in 3 minutes time. We have 7 drivers now. It's better than the 4 we had before. We've at least got a good mix of people in as well. I know there's some of the guys in here that would normally be up there anyway. But in fairness, it's a chance for some of the boys to capture some good points. Interlagos is a track that will promote mistakes, is probably the best way of saying it. Especially with these very understeery cars. You outbrake yourself into turn 1, you're going off. You outbrake yourself into turn 4, you're going for a long trip over the asphalt. And it's very easy where Danzo is just then to dip 2 wheels on the grass on the outside, trying to maximise your corner entry, and yeah, just be sent twirling. Changes won't be safe. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Right then. While we're waiting, I'm going to try and get the points up. They've had some issues with the website, and so getting... I can't remember what the website's called, and I haven't got it saved, so I can't give you any points updates because I'll be honest, I don't know how to get to the tables. I've tried. I have tried. I'll see if there's a link on the website or anything, but I don't think there is on the Facebook page. Do old school quali. Seamus, I agree, mate. I fully agree. At least then, if Burntfire turns up late, yeah, and then if anyone does sort of make it in time for the race, because they'll miss quali. So while these guys are getting the laps in and getting themselves pole positions and stuff, the lads that are late, then yeah, they can still race, but they're going to be racing from the back of the grid, and it won't be that punishing because there's not that many drivers in. So it should still give us some competitiveness. So we'll see, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Whether they do choose to do anything with it or not. Yep, keep your eye on the channel. There will be another video coming soon, which is the review of the Autopolis race in the Infinity GT Manufacturers Series. Yeah, that'll be coming out. I'm gonna try and do it tonight. I'm gonna emphasise the word try. I should be able to do it tonight, but who knows? Depends if I get the time to do it or not. This usually wraps up about 9ish. I don't mind if this runs over, as long as the boys get a race in. I'm perfectly fine with that. These boys have got my undivided attention. I won't be doing any racing after this. It will literally just be this, and then I'm hopping off to do some editing. Dark Smoky, you are my hero. Right, so he sent me the link to the website because I couldn't find it. Right, okay, I can give you some tables updates now, I think. Oh, mate, they're not on there. They're not even on. They're not even on there. They haven't put them on website. Ah, well, we tried. We tried, mate. We tried. So... Scuba... Is this track been swapped then? It's not even on the track list. What did we do last? Oh, I'm lost now. I'm lost. Cheers for the link anyway, mate. I appreciate it, but it obviously wasn't needed. Old school quali, John, is well, you know how you do it now. It effectively starts you into a qualifying session. Basically, you know how the guys are running around now. Just basically leave it like that. Yeah, what Seamus just said. So you set it to practice race, fastest first, and then once you've done that, the guys will have. Then give them 10 minutes. You've got the timer on the bottom, and yeah, it'll go from there. And then once the 10 minutes is elapsed, you just literally go start race, done. Whoever's at the top at that point is top. It's the old school way of doing it, but it means that if Burnt fires a few minutes late, you can still join in. It'll help, I think. Cool. Right, so John, watch the stream. I'll show you what to do. Right, so if you go on to event settings, if you change your type to, where is it at the minute? It's not on there at the minute, but on yours it'll say practice qualifying race. Change that to practice race, or practice endurance race, I think it will say. That will then get rid of this qualifier settings bit, and that's it. You basically just want to change the grid order to fastest first and leave it. Yeah. And then once you've done that, it'll, yeah, you got perfect. So 10-minute quali, just say 10-minute quali starts now, and then the timer at the bottom. So down here, once that hits 10 minutes, mate, you press start, and then start race. Pav 46, my man, how you doing? What happened to you yesterday? In fact, you know what, I'll find out in a minute, won't I? Because I'm going to go and do the Autopolis video after this. And I'll find out for me, send me duck. But yeah, I'm good, mate. Good to see you. As always, with it being a Thursday night, it's not just me streaming some racing action for you, ladies and gentlemen. You also have the delicious voice of Mr. Dark Smoker GT Sport, who will be live at 9 PM. So pretty much as soon as this finishes, you can hop over to his channel and check out some Renault racing action from the boys over at P1 Racing Community. They do always give us some good racing. They're a very respectful bunch. Dark Smoker's a good commentator. So if I'm whetting your appetite for some racing, which granted I'm not doing right now, yeah, get yourself over to Dark Smoker's YouTube channel after this, give him a sub, tell him Chris Wall sent you, he'll either call you a name I can't pronounce on my stream, or he'll welcome you with warm open hands. And yeah, go and watch some more racing. If this sort of stuff is what you're into, there's a myriad of sim racing groups available for you to join. Next Gen Racing is just one of them, and one of them I would recommend. Another would be Mature Racing Club, the club I originally started with. Another would be SimFX, a club that I'm currently doing some leagues with. And then another would be P1 Racing Community. All of them, without a shadow of a doubt, contain some of the cleanest, closest racing I've been involved in. So definitely check them all out. Right then, I think we're into qualifying. So first out the gate is Slow Seamus. He's on his outlap right now, so sorry, he's just done his outlap, he's on his fast lap right now, so he'll be the pace setter for this session. Carl is going to be next one to do that. We've still got MRC Bobby in the pit, so he's not got himself out there just yet, but Burntfire's managed to get himself in. Burntfire, I love that livery. I'm just going to give you a virtual round of applause for that livery, mate. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to watch Burntfire for a minute. Although I am disappointed, I spent ages making a Hooters livery for you and you're not using it. You know what I mean? I spent 15 minutes on that. Shadow Stalker. He's out on track as well, so he'll be one of the next guys to set a time. Seamus is nowhere near yet. Kaiser 2 Haas is out as well, so is Danzo. Greener Armour is also romping his way around the track, and Bobby's finally dragged himself out of the pit. So what's the pace going to be? We saw 135s in practice. So I'm thinking around the 135 would be a decent time, but I'm sure there's faster there. Especially if you maintain the understeer that these cars produce, you'll be on for a good time. We have got some talented drivers in this lineup. I know there's only 8 of them, but there's some talent in here. 136.8 from Slow Seamus gets us underway for qualifying. Him Carl's going to be next to cross the line. Isn't as fast. It's going to be a 137.8 for him Carl so far. He's got time to improve. Monsieur Burntfire fastest so far. 36.2 takes him pole by half a second. Good lap by him. KZ2 Haas going to be next across the line. He's going to put 136.9 on the board. That's good enough for second right now. Shadow Stalker's also set a time of 137.4. That's a decent time for him. NGR Danzo next one across the line, but he is a fair way away. Let's see what his sector time's like. We've just missed it actually. What was it? It's a decent time. Not a bad time at all. So Danzo's on for a decent time here if he can drag it up the straight. At 136.2 for pole. It's going to be a 137.7 for Danzo so far. Green Army is going to be next one to set us a lap time. He's on 137 already, so he's made an error somewhere along the line. This will be in the 140s, a 143.0. And then MRC Bobby is going to be the next one to set a lap time that hasn't already set a lap time, but there's plenty of cars in front of him that are ready to go. Next one is going to be him, Carl, and here we've got Lagerfani. Fantastic. So he can join in. Get yourself out there, mate. 5 minutes left to quali. Get a lap time set. I want to see what Bobby's doing. I want to watch Bobby. Let's see Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Drag that thing up there. It's not going to be a stonking time. A 135.9 from Burntfire's the benchmark so far. It is a 130. It's not that. It's not 136.4 for Bobby. So half a second off the pace so far. That has been set by Burntfire on his last lap at 135.9. So yeah, we said a 135 would get you up there. Can he improve that? That is the question. He's not getting a slipstream. Meanwhile, KZ2 has improved as well. 136.1 for KZ2. Bobby's just going purple. So as far as live timing goes, Bobby's the one in the ascendancy. Just. This is a screen I look at when I'm doing dual commentary as a dark smoker, so we know what we're all on about. Bobby to set another lap. It's halfway around as we speak. Let's see if anyone else is a little bit further along. Burntfire thought was going cutting some grass there, but alas not. Currently our pole set at 135.9 to improve on. Just grab my water. It's not, it's just like literally by a hair's width. Improves, but he puts him 2 tenths clear of KZ2 Hassa. Can KZ2 improve? Sounds like he just missed a gear shift there. That's going to cost him time. 137.1 for him. Bobby improves with a 135.9. So now just 300ths of a second behind Burntfire. So he's really putting the pressure on. Let's hope he can actually start this time round. Aaron Timberlake, Bobby to bottle it into turn 4. That's a good bet, you know. I'll take that. I'll take that as well. He's coming up to turn 4 now, so what's he going to do? So he's braking. Oh, he's trying to brake late. Just missed the apex there, Bobby. Oh, that was close. That was close, but we'll see what he does on turn 1, mate. But yeah, I'll take those odds. Slow Seamus has improved to 136.5 for him. Danzo hasn't improved just yet. Lagerfan has just started his flying lap So we'll see what he can conjure together. We'll keep an eye on that. Burnt Fry coming around to start another lap now. Who else is out on track? Him Carl's going to be next to set a lap time. Him Carl currently sitting in 7th with 1:37.8. Can he improve on that time? He can. 1:37.4, good enough for 6th. Burnt Fry doesn't improve that lap. Neither does Slow Seamus does improve, drags him closer to KZ2 Hassett. KZ2 is going to be next across the line. He doesn't improve. Bobby doesn't improve either. And yeah, it's all kicking off right now. Let's go and check in with Lagerfani. See if he's slipping himself up the grid order somewhat. Ah, right, Pav. Okay. Good lad. Good lad. Yeah, I'm hopefully gonna get that one done tonight. We'll see. I'm trying new things, you know, with these commentary videos. Not with these ones that I'm doing now, like the review videos. I'm trying to jazz them up a little bit. I don't know whether I'm wasting my time or not, but I'm just trying to make them a bit better. So they're taking a lot more time than they used to because I'm just trying to make a better effort with them. We'll see. So Lagerfani comes across to set. It's 1:38.7, so it's not a great lap so far. 3 seconds off the pace as it stands. The pace, of course, set by this man, Burnt Fry, who's currently tailing him, Carl, around. Hoping for some slipstream up the main straight. Is actually, in my opinion, is too close right now. For a slingshot, you need to be a little bit further back than that. This could end up slowing him down. 1:35.9 to beat, so 1:35.6 now for Burnt Fry. MRC Bobby, what's he got in response to that? He's also getting a bit of slipstream. Let's have a look. What does Bobby manage to achieve? He improves. Oh, again, look at that 1:35.7 for Bobby. Oh, Jesus, he just can't catch a break, Bobby, can he? 400, Burnt Fry improves, then he improves. Right, that's 10 minutes done. That's it. As far as my watch is concerned, qualifying is over. Let's see if anyone's on a real hot one here. No, there's no absolutely blistering sector times coming in. Lagerfani is improving. So he is setting personal best lap times, but he's got a fair old whack to drag to him, Carl, up ahead. I mean, we know Lagerfani is a quick driver, so we'll see if he's going to manage to get this lap in. It looks like he's close enough now, so that if John did press the start final button, it would count his lap. He does improve his time by a second, but he's still in 8th position. It's like Green Army's trying to get himself a lap in. Oh no, he's sat there. He's sat waiting. Right, perfect. So let's go. Something's gone wrong to settings. It says start qualifying. Right, so you're still. Alright, okay. You've got a couple of options then, mate. And I think your best one, if you... In fact, no, it can't be, because you've set it to... I'm bloody... Yeah, you set it to practice endurance race. Have you not got a start final or start race? You should have, just like, because you've not got qualifying set now. You haven't got quali, mate. So you should just now be able to go in here and say start race. Have a look for that. Press start qualifying anyway, see what happens. Might just be a little bug. We know our PD love to invest in the private lobbies thing. There you go. There, it's done it. Final. You've done it, Greenie. Welcome to the wonderful world of polyphony digital, ladies and gentlemen. Grand investment of 48 pence in their online servers has proven well over the years. Why finish it now? So here's your starting grid confirmed. Burntfire with solid lap for pole position, but closely followed by MRC Bobby with his C driver rating and C sportsmanship rating. Watch out for him. KZ2 Haas and Slow Seamus on the second row of the grid, followed by Danzo, Shadow Stalker, him, Carl, Lager Fanny and Green Army at the back. I've just realised that this is an opportune moment. I've not plugged my keyboard in, so I'm going to hop up and get that done. Burntfire just holding off Bobby at the start line. Sorry, I'll be a little bit quiet just while I do this. There we go. Right. Professional streamer, ladies and gentlemen. So it's nice and tight at the start, but Burntfire's managed to make an escape from the Bobmeister. Let's see if this keyboard works. Does it? Yes, it does. Beautiful stuff. So Bobby following closely behind. KZ2 has his hot on his heels though. Let's just put that there so I've got the comments in front of me. If any of you want to chat away during the race, can do. There we go. We're up. Perfecto. Burntfire holding off well. Let's see what's happening further on down the field. Looks like Slow Seamus was going for a move on KZ2 Hassel. It didn't quite come off. Here's going to be where the first lap chaos will pay off though, and see who can slip through. Looks like Bobby's just got on the curbs quite a lot there. And that is going to affect him going up to T1. He is losing pace. Look at that. So he's now starting to drag Burntfire back in again. But Burntfire has just got the gap. He's got a safe gap, 6/10 to Bobby behind, but he just touches the grass. KZ2 has got for a massive dive bomb. We have got that recorded, so we can go back and have a look at that. But Bobby just can't seem to get a run of the green at the minute. Looks like he escapes though, with everything relatively intact as we start the second lap of this one. So that doesn't actually seem to have done him any harm. Does he bottle it at turn 4? Nearly gets himself on the AstroTurf, but he survives. Let's go back and have another quick look at that. That's this on board with KZ2 Haas. Just misses his braking point. They both make it round in time. Bobby takes the escape road, which I think in that case he's more than allowed to do. He didn't gain time by doing it, he did still lose time, so I don't think the stewards are going to have a problem with that. The one that's lost out there is KZ2 Haas, unfortunately, who's now down behind Slow Seamus. Further on down the field, we've got him, Carl, in 5th at the minute. Just starting to drop Danzo ever so slightly. Danzo has well and truly dropped Shadow Stalker though, who is now in a battle with Lager Fanny. So you are about to be swallowed up by the Fanny there, Shadow Stalker, unless you put your foot down. Turn 1 carnage this time round. Burntfire is just going defensive there to try and break the slipstream. Everyone looks to be keeping it pretty clean into turn 1 now. What we do tend to find with these Sirocco's is that the racing kind of goes through a little bit of an incubation period. Whereby about the 5-minute mark of the race things sort of settle off, gaps evolve in the field, you may get the odd little battle creeping out, and then the last 5 minutes it just tends to kick off. Slow Seamus is currently the fastest man on track, although he won't be after running it wide at turn 4. KZ2 decides to brake a little bit early. We've got a bit of lagging in the lobby tonight, which is what's causing the issues you're seeing. I don't know if the racers will be seeing this, but I'm certainly seeing a lot of lagging on board of KZ2 at the minute. Little bits of flickering in his telemetry data as well, which tells me it's his connection that's causing the issue. Carl has dropped Danzo even further, nearly 2 seconds that gap now, so he's well and truly out of the slipstream. Lager Fanny has managed to overhaul the Shadow Stalker. So let's see if he can start. Seconds the gap now between 6th and 7th position. And meanwhile at the top, this is the battle we want to be watching. This is Bobby versus Burntfire. Burntfire using parts of the track that don't exist, basically. There's Bobby yet again, so that's the fastest lap of the race. Going to try and drive around the outside. That's a beautiful move by Bobby, but he's driven himself off the circuit in the process, I think. Oh, Burntfire's all over him. He's going to try and get him back into turn 4. I think Bobby's going to have to go defensive here. What this is doing, though, this is letting Slow Seamus and KZ2 Haas back into the mix. If Slow Seamus and KZ2 Haas work together and don't fight for a couple of laps, they can get to these guys. Not a problem. They just need to be sensible for a lap or two and not fight. Let's go and have a look at that little clip from Bobby, though. Just watch him go around the outside. Just drives it around the outside of Burntfire, but does outbrake himself in the process. But manages to park it on the apex and keep it there. Meanwhile, yeah, my prediction has come true very quickly. Slow Seamus and KZ2 Haas are right on his tail. This is not what Bobby needs right now. He needs to be able to get up there and get a move made on Burntfire. Oh, excuse me. What was it I was saying about 5 minutes? Things tend to calm down. Yeah, I think I was lying, boys. Yes, apart from divs. Defo divs. So I appreciate you appreciating my videos, mate. Sometimes not bloke, you know, I'm not blowing on chumping, but sometimes doesn't always realise the the time that goes into it. KZ2 has sending a move there on Bobby again. I'm pressing my replay button when I don't need to. But Bobby now down to 3rd and hemorrhaging places very quickly. I don't think Bobby was very happy about that. He's flashing his lights. We have bookmarked it, hopefully, so I can go back and have a look at it. And we'll see what it was that Bobby's not necessarily happy about. The thing is, KZ2 is a clean guy. I've commentated a lot of his racing now, and not once have I been led to believe that he's anything other than a clean guy. Mistakes can and will happen, though. So the top 5 now. The top 5 are within sort of 2 seconds of each other. Burntfire's pulling a gap. Burntfire is a second away now. If the guys behind can absolve their differences quickly, then the race is still on. But if they battle still, they're just going to let Burntfire drive away. Bobby's down to 4th place now. He sends one up the inside. I don't think Bobby's very happy about the way that lap's gone. He wants to get back on the fight. Meanwhile, KZ2 Haas 1.2 seconds to Burntfire now. Burntfire is not someone you want to let get in a lead, because he can just drive pretty consistently to keep that space. I'm curious to see if Bobby goes for a dive bomb into T1. Let's see if he does. He's definitely getting some slipstream here. Braking zone into T1. No, Bobby keeps it sensible. Tucks himself in behind the VW KZ2 Haas and probably going for the move a little bit later on. Right, let's go and see if we can see that incident. So I'm on board KZ2 Haas. Now Bobby tries to shut the door. Yeah, I didn't see much wrong with that, I won't lie. I mean, I'd have to have a look at it again, I'm not going to lie, but... Yeah, I mean, probably a little bit late on the brakes. Would he have made the corner if Bobby's there? I think he probably would have done, would have probably overrun it. I think Bobby helped him around the corner. But Bobby didn't defend hard enough. So KZ2 was entitled to go for that gap in my view, but there we go, I'm not a steward. Probably those opinions that mean I'm not a steward, we'll see. Meanwhile Bobby though is wanting that 2nd place back. KZ2 Haas is now out of slipstream range of Burntfire, so he's not going to be getting any suck assistance going up the hill. which means Bobby's in prime position for a move. Listening in the car. Oh, are you? Right, okay. I'll let you off, John. I'll let you off. Yeah, Bobby's doing well so far. I don't think he's had the rub of the green, but he's putting a good showing. He's driving well. Yet again, doesn't go for a risky move down the inside, but tucks himself up behind. KZ2 is driving well enough to keep his space now, and he has reduced the gap to Burntfry by a couple of tenths. So it's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. We are halfway through. I'm going to do a bit of a field recap. So at the minute in time, NGR Burntfry first by 1.4 seconds currently. Currently not having to worry about anyone behind him. KZ2 has got past Bobby 2 laps ago, but Bobby has been all up in him ever since. Carl up into 4th, has got past Slow Seamus at some point, and currently the holder of the fastest lap of the race, so he's putting in a good show so far as him, Carl. Slow Seamus, he's starting to live up to his name a little bit now, I'm afraid, but he's still in the fight. Any one of these top 5 can win the race. We've had a position change, Bobby's gone for it. I've bookmarked that, I have remembered where I'm at, I will go back to it. So Bobby's made a move. The problem is though, that's dropped them to Burntfry, so Burntfry now is driving away. Let's have a look at how Bobby did this. So it's coming into the tight right hander, just sent it up the inside. KZ2 has left the door open. Bish bash bosh, good night. Good overtake there by Bobby, that was absolutely solid. 1.8 seconds to Burntfry, 11 minutes left, sorry not 11, 9 minutes left. Can he do anything about it? He's driven off the circuit, I think. No. I think what needs to happen here though, if I'm being brutally honest, is KZ2 and Bobby need to work together a little bit. They need to absorb the differences, and for the next 5 minutes they need to work together to catch Burntfry. If they don't, they've lost him. 2.5 seconds now. KZ2 just needs to bump draft Bobby along where possible. He needs to not sort of give him anything to think about in braking zones. Just let Bobby crack on with the job he's got, and reel in Burntfry, because Burntfry's a guy that if he gets in the lead, he stays there typically. You don't tend to challenge him, and if he's allowed to pull a gap, it's even worse. Bobby's someone we know has got the skills to pay the bills, and he can certainly put the lap times in, so hopefully we can see some action towards the end of the race. Let's carry on with our field recap. So we got to Danzo in 6th. Danzo's been dropped by the top 5, and it's been reeled in by Lagerfan. If you remember at the start of the race, or a couple of laps in, that gap was nearly 6 seconds. It's now 2.7. So if we look at his lap times, he's in the 1:38s, and if we look at Lagerfan, he's in the 1:36s, the 1:37. So he's definitely got the pace to reel him in. He's got 7 minutes remaining. Can he do anything about that? Shadow Stoker in 8th, unfortunately, has been dropped by Lagerfan. Oh, we've got position changes again. These boys aren't working together at all. Oh no, 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 no! What's happened, Bobby? What's happened, mate? All right, we'll go back and have a look at that. Right, so it was Bobby, Hassett and him, Carl. Bobby went defensive, Hassett went a long way round. He was ahead by the time the corner started, and Bobby just outbraked himself. That's as simple as that. Bobby just outbraked himself defending into T1. It happens. The way turn 1 works at Interlagos, well I say works, it's the way it is, it's banked. So you need to drive, if you drive from the outside in, you get really good grip, but if you drive from the inside, you typically overspeed the corner. So you need to widen your entry into turn 1 as much as possible to get the best. That's why you see in F1, you see they take that long sweeping line into turn 1. That's why they do it, just purely because the camber of the corner helps them around it. The bad news though is Burntfry's now 3.5 seconds away. So that mistake by Bobby has pretty much meant that Burntfry has sealed the win here. But a podium is still definitely on for Bobby. He'll try and drive himself past him, Carl, any minute. Gotta go, Darksman. I will shout you out, mate. Don't you worry about that. You will be getting a shout out at the end of this. I'll be sending some people over to you, hopefully, mate. So Bobby's got past him, Carl. So Bobby can now begin his charge at KZ2 Hasset. I think they'll be killing each other words in the group chat afterwards. I don't know. We shall see. But it was a nice overtake. Typical turn 1 overtake for Bobby there. He's done that a few times this race. So he's certainly earning his stripes today. You see Slow Seamus just drive off the track at turn 4. Top 4 now are starting to drive away with it. The battle for second is well and truly on. KZ2 pulled a little bit of a gap to Bobby. Bobby's still got him, Carl, in his mirrors. Him, Carl's not going away, and he gets a much better drive out of that corner. He's going to start challenging Bobby, but I think he just backed out of a move. 4 minutes to go in this one, boys. What else is going on? Danzo versus Lagerfani is now really close, so Lagerfani's all over him. Let's see if he can slide up the inside, see if he's lubricated a move up yet. Has the Lagerfani's definitely been stimulated and is going to be able to make his way up the main straight. He can't tuck himself in on Danzo just yet, so it's going to have to be a turn 1 move for him. I can just out drag him going to the line. There's a 10th of a second behind him. I think Lagerfani got the slightly better exit. Who's got the biggest balls on the brakes? The Fanny's got the biggest balls. He's going to try and drive it around the outside of Danzo. Danzo's definitely got the brave heart though to stick it in there. He's going to have to think of another plan if he wants to get past Danzo this time round. Good driving there from Danzo to hold that off. It looks, for all accounts, like he'd lost that space then. But Danzo's done a good job of holding on to it. 3 minutes left for Danzo. Can he hold on for it for that long though? That is a long time round into Lagos to hold on to a position. Lagerfan is going for the move down into T5. Can he go for the cutback? This is one of my favourite moves to do on this course. Cut yourself back and get the inside line going into turn 6. No, he's going to have to try and drive it around the outside. You're on the same tyres, dude. You've not got better grip than him. These guys are kicking off again. I keep seeing things happening. I've bookmarked that so I can go back and have a look. It's all kicking off. While they're on the main straight, not a lot's going to happen. Danzo, yeah, they're quite close as well. 5.2 seconds in the lead now. You see what you've done, guys? See what you've done? They're trying all sorts now, these guys. They're trying to, the flashing lights to put each other off. I love it. I love it. This is proper, this is James Hunt, Nicky Lauda type stuff. They're just kicking each other's heads in. Brilliant. Oh, Casa, mate. Oh, my. That is a beautiful move. Oh, Bobby stuck it in though. Oh man, this is racing. This is racing, lads. Oh, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Right, I'm not going to comment on that, but I am going to go back and watch the replay of that overtake. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and watch that replay. So we'll go on board with KZ2 Haas. It seems the sensible thing to do. So just drove it around the outside, managed to hold it into turn 1. Bobby being Bobby though, stuck it right back. Yeah, they just ran out of room a little bit there. But that's what saw Bobby into P2. Currently he's got him, Carl, chasing him down. Looks like KZ2 to get back up there. We're now entering the final lap of the race though, ladies and gents. This next lap is going to be the last one we've got. So another story of the race for me is, can Danzo protect himself? We'll just cover these guys as they come into turn 1 and see if anything does happen. KZ2's going to go for a move on him, Carl. He's got it made. Bobby's... What's happened there? I don't know. Let's go and have a look at Danzo and Lagerfani, see what they're getting up to. Lagerfani just can't make a way past Danzo. Danzo's brilliantly driving this one. Right, so he's got one lap to defend Danzo. You can do it, mate. I've got faith in you. Nothing against Lagerfani. I just like to see an underdog story. Oh, no, 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 no. Danzo, stick it, stick it. Oh, damn it. Come on, Danzo, get him back. Alright, this is what I want to see though. Last lap shenanigans. Sorry, Burnt Fry, you're boring, mate. You're 8 seconds in the lead. You can wait. It's all about the battle for second. Bobby versus Hassa versus Seamus now versus him, Carl. Bobby's currently got half a second gap over KZ2, but we know that is ideal slipstreaming opportunity range. Looks pretty much sealed on at this point that Bobby's going to take the W. He's even pulling a little bit of a gap. Let's give Burnt Fry the credit as he drives over the line for the win. Solid race, but this is where all the talking points are going to be. Bobby with the second place as he crosses the line. KZ2 Hassett in third. Slow Seamus in fourth, with him Carl bringing it home in fifth in the end. Lagerfani, after that recovery drive, did manage to get past Danzo. Danzo does bring it home for 7th. You can be proud of that result. It was a good race by Danzo, and Shadow Stalker in 8th with Greener Army in 9th position. So there's your final results, ladies and gentlemen, final confirmation as they cross the line. And we've not talked about him much because he got out in front and stayed there. But Burnt Fry with a dominant performance, just got himself in the lead and stayed in it. Let's see, and there's already fallout. There's already messages in the group chat. I'm not going to talk about it on stream. I'm not going to do that. I'm not like... Yeah, my Lexus experience wizardry. Quite right, Bobby. Wizardry it is. Yeah. It's not my place on stream to talk about it. So, look, racing is one of them things where it gets pretty heated. People get mad. Stuff happens in the heat of the moment, and you know, it's not for me to call it out on stream, and I won't really do it unless something is like blatantly bad. I did think that was like I won't be in the Evos pad. I've got to run off, mate. I can't race them tonight. I did just react in the group chat thing to say I'd only do commentary. I can't race Evos, I don't think. I ain't got time. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, it's got to be a well done to Burnt Fry for tonight. Yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the Siroccos for this week. I'd love to tell you what the track is for next week, but I don't know because the website hasn't got that info. Yeah, obviously the only thing that remains for me, I guess, is shout out my boy Dark Smoker GT Sport. If you go to, I'll put a link to his channel in the comments now. He'll be live any minute, and I do implore you to go and head over there and check out the P1 boys in their Renault Megane Trophy Cup. If you have some. Is it Scuba, is it? Yeah, Scuba. Oh, that's a quality track, that. It takes about 15 seconds a lap or something like that. Can you imagine? Scuba. Is that... Oh, dude, that means you can't qualify. Oh, juicy. Yeah, so... My memory might be wrong with this. I'm sure one of the boys will correct me if I'm wrong. But the next track is Scuba, and I'm pretty sure I remember seeing on the list that was the one that the top 4 can't qualify for. So if you're in the top 4 of the championship, you're going to be starting at the back. And Scuba is a I don't know if you're not a racer, you won't know it, but it's the tiniest track in the entire world. It takes like 40 seconds a lap to get around it, so it's gonna spice things up, man. It's gonna spice things up going into the last half of the last bit of the championship, I'll tell you. So yeah, that's it from me, ladies and gents. Thanks for checking out yet another live stream and come and joining me and the NGR boys for the VW Cup. Head on over to Dark Smoker GT Sport and give them a love. That's where I'm going now. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.